The Institute of the Good Shepherd is a Catholic society of apostolic life of traditionalist Catholic priests in full communion with the Holy See. Background: Father Paul Arlecnier, who had been provincial superior of the Society of St. Pius X in France from 1976 to 1994, was expelled in 2003 for having spoken in favor of the 2002 agreement between the Holy See and the priests of Campos, Brazil, who form the personal apostolic administration of St. John Mary Vianney. These priests were authorized to use the Tridentine form of the Roman Rite on the condition of recognizing the Second Vatican Council in the light of tradition and the validity of the revised Roman Missal promulgated by Pope Paul VI. In August 2004, Father Philippe Laguerre was expelled for having complained that the Society of St. Pius X had serious problems which discouraged priestly vocations in its seminaries. As a disciplinary measure, he had been transferred to Mexico, but refused the assignment. Father Laguerre had for many years been in charge of the Church of St. Nicolas du Chardonnet in Paris, occupied by traditionalist Catholics since 1977. In 1993, he made an attempt to take over another Paris church, the Church of Saint-Germain-l'Auxerrois. He carried out the operation successfully at Bordeaux, obtaining the approval of the city council, but not of the Archbishop's office, to take over the Church of St. Eloy in January 2002. Father Christophe Chiakutawa was expelled for supporting Laguerre, as was Father Guillaume de Tanahan. The latter was the founder of the Religious Association of St. Marcel and the St. Paul Centre in Paris. On 15 June 2006, a French court in Nanterre ordered the reinstatement of Fathers Laguerre and Chiakutawa, foundation of the Institute. They had already decided to embark on a new path. On 8 September 2006, the liturgical feast of Our Lady's birthday, they, together with Father Henry Forstier, who also was stationed in Bordeaux, formed the Institute of the Good Shepherd, who are a society of apostolic life in full communion with the Holy See. Several seminarians joined the new fraternity, some of them close to ordination, and Cardinal Dario Castrion Hoyos, who signed the decree approving the constitutions for a preliminary experimental period of 5 years, promised to confer the sacrament of orders on them. Father Laguerre had declared in March 2006 that agreement with the Holy See was required by the very constitution of the Catholic Church, and he asked his parishioners to take note of the signs of goodwill on the part of Rome and of its intention to put an end to the doctrinal craziness and the scandals of 1960 to 2000. He pointed to an address of Pope Benedict as a condemnation of using the spirit of the Council as a pretext for excesses. Agreement with the Holy See. The Holy See granted the members of the new institute use, as the institute's own rite, of the Tridentine form of the Roman Rite, employing the 1962 Roman Missal. For their part, each of the founding members personally undertook to respect the authentic magisterium of the See of Rome with complete fidelity to the infallible magisterium of the Church. The members of the Institute may engage in a criticism of the Second Vatican Council that is serious and constructive and in accord with Pope Benedict XVI's address of the 22nd of December 2005 to the Roman Curia, while recognizing that it is for the Apostolic See to give the authentic interpretation. Present situation. In less than 5 months, by the 6th of February 2007, membership had grown to 10 priests and 2 deacons, 1 close to priestly ordination, incarnated in the Institute and listed by name on Father Laguerre's blog. In its two formation houses it also had a not yet incardinated deacon, a subdeacon and 8 other seminarians. There was one brother. The ordination on 3 March 2007 added another 2 priests, while maintaining the number of deacons at 2. Priests from many places were requesting incardination, but the Institute exercised prudence in the regard. Cardinal Castrion fulfilled the promise he made when the Institute was founded, and on the 22nd of September 2007 ordained 5 priests of the Institute, one of whom was a former member of the Society of St. Pius X. The Archbishop of Bordeaux and President of the French Episcopal Conference, Jean-Pierre Ricard, was present. By the 8th of September 2008, the priests of the Institute had grown to 18, and the seminarians to 30. The priests became 22 in the following month and 24 in the spring of 2009. In September 2009, the Institute had in France a house of formation for its seminarians studying philosophy, and a residence in Rome for its students of theology. It had 8 mass centers in France, and 1 in each of 5 other countries: Chile, Colombia, Italy, Poland and Spain. It also had 3 schools. The Institute of the Sisters of the Good Shepherd had come into existence with 2 sisters taking the veil. Latin America District. On 1 November 2006, Father Rafael Navas Ortiz was nominated Superior for the Latin America District. Today, as mentioned above, the district has 3 houses, one in Santiago, Chile and another in Bogotá, Colombia. Although there were unconfirmed rumors in February 2008 that Cardinal Francisco Javier Errázuriz, the Archbishop of Santiago, Chile, ordered the Institute to cease celebrating the Tridentine Mass and then to leave the country, the Institute is still there. It is not authorized to celebrate the Tridentine Mass publicly in Santiago. Its celebrations are therefore of private character, as permitted by the motu proprio Summorum Pontificum. In March 2011, an independent chapel located in Bogotá, Colombia was officially incardinated into the IBP by the Archbishop of Bogotá, and is now officially recognized by the Archdiocese. The priest of the chapel has been given faculties to say public masses and hear confessions.